Okay, so this is game 1 of the deck. Playing against a priest. Let's see. This hand, not terrible. We do know that our curve is slightly higher. I'll throw back the 5s in hopes of getting something better for a starting hand. It's not great, but figure out a way to make do. Don't really need to play anything on this turn. We can save this in case he plays something interesting. Oh, he doesn't play anything on 2 turns. So far we know that he doesn't really have any good early plays. Let's see. Oh, we don't really have any good plays still. We can throw down a Tazdingo, which actually seems like most likely the best play. Giving this a 1/3 doesn't seem particularly useful, so we don't actually care that much if it lives or not. Dealing 1 damage to the hero doesn't seem very good either. Let's go with this play. Turn. Seems likely he has some removal spells, so I wouldn't be surprised if he kills it with Shadow Word Pain. But I'm not too worried if I lose a Tazdingo to Shadow Word Pain. Still have a bunch of other cards that I can play pretty reasonably. So my turn 6 is going to be fairly weak if I play Doomhammer, although I might actually make it my turn 7 that's weak, because I have this, so if I can play this out and then get that, then that's actually pretty strong, because then this thing hits for 8 damage every turn. Deals 1 damage. Okay, so he doesn't have a Shadow Word Pain, otherwise he almost certainly would have played it there. So how do we want to play this? Well, I don't really have too many great options. I think I'll go for the Dwarf play. I can play the Dwarf and then trade the Totem. That seems probably the best play here. I don't have very many spells, if I remember correctly, so the Wrath of Air Totem actually isn't worth that much. Mainly just using it to trade seems like pretty decent value. I have a lot of options for turn 5. I can play the Spiteful Smith by himself. I can also play either one of these. Gain control. Okay, so he'll trade, more or less trade. That's fine. And then he'll play some creature. Elven Archer, maybe? Earthshock, okay. That seems like overkill. Well, in this case, I guess I'm playing the Spiteful Smith almost certainly. Oh, there's one of those. But, I mean, he has no creatures. What am I going to do? Hit him in the face? It's too early for that still. Mad Bomber. Alright, well, he enrages that creature. Play a Doomhammer, then I'll have a weak 7. That depends on what card I draw. Alright, I guess this guy just really likes drawing cards. So he's stalling, I suppose? Doesn't make too much sense to me still. Let's see. Well, we can't do anything too crazy. I'll just play this and this. Didn't really have any other good alternatives. I guess I could have played that and that, but this allows me to kill this and swing in for a bunch. I don't think he has a good way to remove this. He can Holy Fire it or do something similar, but I think I'm fine with that. That's quite a bit of resources. Although he does have a lot of cards. He has 8 cards in hand, but that's at least partly because he hasn't been playing anything. Okay, so now he picks up a pseudo shadow form. And he's gonna hit that guy, okay. And he's gonna bolt. Okay, so his next turn he's gonna have 1 less mana, so he'll have 7 mana on next turn. Could zap it, and could also play this. Swap, hit, and playing a taunter for 3/3? That seems reasonable. Go for that play. Play this, swing. I think I'm still okay with taking a bunch of damage, mainly because I have board control here. Could be an argument to be made for just playing this instead, but then I'm susceptible to the cards like Holy Nova. Also could have played this onto this guy, but same problem. I mean, it becomes a 2/2, so then I would have 3 cards with 2 toughness, and that's not so great. Oh, he has another one. Okay, that's awesome. I think I want to draw a card first. I'm almost certainly going to just Lava Burst this guy. An Illidan, okay. So that overloads for 2, so I'll have 9 minus 2, 7 energy next turn, 7 mana next turn. Still play both of these next turn. Yeah, that seems pretty solid. Still a little bit scared of board wipes, but I think I'm fine with that. Let's go in. I'm going to save this guy, so proc that. We can get in, let's see, 1, 3, 6, 8 if he heals himself. So let's say we do 6 damage next turn. Sure, I still have 2 charges after this, which I think is perfect. So if he doesn't heal himself, I have enough for lethal on board. If he heals himself, I could theoretically, okay, he steals 1, so I don't have enough to do lethal anymore. Remember, I have 7 for next turn. I could also play these 3. He doesn't have a taunt. So that's basically plus 3 damage off of what's on the board. So 3 plus 4, 7, 10, 12, 13 damage. He's up to 10. He needs a taunt. Or a removal. Both would be pretty solid. Okay, that doesn't do anything. 1 more. Does he have another card? I mean, it needs to be like a haste or a removal. Okay, double that doesn't do anything. Okay, so I think that's lethal. So we don't even need to play Illidan this time. No, and we even get a Frost Shock. That's awesome. So let's do this. Swing in. Play this guy. Hit. I mean, we already have enough damage at this point. Don't even need to play everything else. Alright, and that's game 1.